what's up? It's Travel Chronicles Chapter 3. I wasn't going to do another one this week, but there's been so much stuff going on with coronavirus and people throwing their opinions out there that I figure I got some time, so I might as well ramble about it for a little bit. But we're definitely in uncharted territories as far as things closing, shutting down. They don't want anybody to be at a gathering that has more than 100 people, so they already stopped that. Now they've closed the restaurants, bars, casinos, those types of places. They don't want people going to those, which is understandable. I mean, that's where you're gonna transmit the disease to other people, is where there's other people. So if we keep people away from each other, it kind of makes sense. But I think yesterday, either late yesterday or maybe first thing this morning, Kansas decided that they're not going to have school the rest of the year, which is just crazy. I've never seen in my lifetime where school has been canceled for an extended period of time where it wasn't, weather related or something like that. This pandemic is taking over, and understandably so. I mean, what happened in Italy? Italy is basically shut down now out of necessity. They've got to the point, they tried, but people were around each other so much, and the disease transmitted to who it could transmit to, and it just overwhelmed the hospitals. And then all of a sudden, you've got 20,000 cases and 1,000 people dead, and it looks incredibly bad, and the hospitals are just overwhelmed with the number of people. I'm not sure what hospital capacity is. If I had to guess, I'd say you're looking at a fraction of the population, being able to service, a certain number of people. Hospitals aren't built to service percents of the population at a time. It's not feasible. You have these massive, huge buildings with nobody there, just empty capacity. So if they can service, 0.1% of the population in a nearby area, and you're looking at this thing potentially spreading to 20%, maybe it's susceptible. There's no way they can handle it. So then you're looking at people dying, not because of the illness itself, but just because the rudimentary treatment they need to get better, they can't get it, and they can't recover. And the people that are most susceptible are the elderly, because when it comes to being overwhelmed, they're going to have to make a decision, and the decision is who has more years left. That's going to be the younger people, someone that they're going to service first. And Italy's already having to make those tough decisions. So now the U.S. has made the decisions that we're going to stop everything. We're going to shut everything down, and businesses are starting to feel the impact. And this morning, I got my first taste of it. So sometimes I stop at Kroger if I need to pick something up in the morning, and dang gone, they're closing. They're not going to open until 7 o'clock. I was like, are you serious? Like, how? Businesses are doing what they can to kind of limit people, and it's, I may be working from home the next year. There may not be any travel chronicles. There may not be travel. Just it's very odd. And in order to do things, you have to have people wanting to buy things. There's no reason to make anything. This whole economic system is fragile. The way that we've evolved, our social and economic paths, different a certain specialization that they do. We're not just hunters and gatherers anymore. Some people don't hunt or gather at all, more than going to the Super Bowl. And it's crazy. You have these centers where you can go get the stuff you need to survive. And your job may not be related to that at all. You have some ancillary job. And they can say, well, we don't necessarily need that. I mean, we need you to be a part of our society and part of the economic machine. We don't necessarily need somebody making an additive for paint. I think a lot of people, when we spend the time inside, they probably want to start painting. Maybe. Hope. But we're looking where I work at people working from home, doing as much as they can. We've already got 2 people working from home. The facility where I work's inside another facility, and they're sending people home to work. I think it'll be interesting what comes out of this whole thing. I think there are going to be large systematic changes, and maybe not for the better. These people that are losing money now, these business owners, are going to look to see what's the minimum I could go to and still run this thing and be profitable. And even if it means giving a little bit away, it's better than having too much and giving that away, I guess. I don't know. It's just, it's going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be an odd way to look at things when all this is said and done. And I don't think there's going to be the catastrophic death toll like we've seen in Italy. I think the measures that we've taken in the U.S. Plus, not 100% sure that this hasn't already happened here in some capacity. I was extremely sick at the end of January 22nd, 23rd, in that time frame. That's the same time this broke out in China. And I mean, I was still able to make it to work, but I mean that second day, it was come home, going to bed, and I slept for as long as I could until the next day. I don't know if I had a fever, but I was sweating like crazy. It was just bad. But if it's already happened here, then it may not be as bad of an impact as what they think anyway. It would be really interesting to see somebody take any of those samples from January, late January, and run them. And I didn't go to the hospital by any, so I would be in that uncounted percentage of people who have this that didn't seek treatment at the hospital. Because there's a lot of people that got tested for stuff early this year that they didn't have the flu. Wasn't the flu, wasn't strep, wasn't a bunch of stuff. They just gave them fluid and sent them on their way. I wonder if it's the same thing. I wonder if it was a little more widespread than what they let on to start with. Or it's just really odd. And I'm not gonna say that I won't put some conspiracy theory out there that the Chinese didn't handle anything, but they're not the most forthcoming with information in a timely manner. It's kind of like when Chernobyl happened with Russia. And they didn't want to tell anybody, but it was like, what's all this radiation? And they were like, we can see it. We can tell something's going on. It's like, all right, we had a nuclear reactor blow up. We weren't going to tell anybody, but you got us. It's kind of the same thing with China. They're under that socialistic, communistic rule, and it's all for the motherland. saying we can't look bad. We can't look bad. It's all about looks. And if you don't tell people, then they got to deal with what you're doing. And I think Europe is, what's going on in Italy, they're 100% honest. They're not hiding anything, and it's all out there. And it's 8% death rate right now with people that are between. Actually, I think it's worse between people with recoveries and people that have had it. Just if you look at the total numbers, it's around 8%. That's crazy. Like, you don't want that in America. That's tens of millions of people. Maybe 10 million. It's 12 million. It's just an incredible risk. So that's why everything's shut down. But that Israeli doctor, I mean, if he was on to something, if only 20% get it, maybe it's not as bad. Maybe there's a little bit of hope leaking through. But then when you turn it back on, that's going to be the question. How does this economic machine get turned back on, get fired back up, get people traveling, feel good about traveling again? I mean, people will be ready for a vacation. Kids are already out of school. Nobody can go anywhere. Alright. Well, good luck. Stay safe. And stay corona free.